got a warning light on that says check tires. That's no bueno. All right, so last night we finished the tint on that rear taillight. As you can see, that one has it on. We pulled off that middle strip because, well, yeah, I didn't like it as much. So we just got smoke taillights. And then if we work our way up to the mirrors here, we remove those mirror caps. I'm gonna go with the red for now. But the tire pressure, I think the tires look good. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Today we're gonna talk about some of the quirks that actually came with my car that I didn't know about until I bought my car. Yeah, I didn't really, well actually no, one or two of them they kind of told me about, but one or two of them I discovered after the fact. So either way, we're gonna get to that. Anyways, let's head out. We're going to Bethesda Cars and Coffee today. Never been there. I think it's gonna be a smaller gathering, similar to what Potomac used to be like before it blew up because Katie's is no longer a thing. Anyways, check tires is on, so I hope that's not gonna be a problem. I'm hoping it's just the weather change and we'll warm up the tires, we'll be good to go. Either way, let's roll out and then we'll get right into the interesting things that came with the car. So actually, before we get too far, the first thing that I didn't realize came with my car but did, and not a huge deal or very impressive, but it's HomeLink. So this is actually an optional mirror that basically dims at night automatically, but if you look down here, we got these 3 buttons, and if we push this one button, that's right guys, the garage door is closing. Now that is awesome. I absolutely love that feature because it's one less thing to, I guess, ruin, leave that imprint of the garage door opener on the rear visor, or just have it flying around. Like right now, it's actually in the side holder. There's little side panels here on the door where I have like my Easy Pass and stuff. But now I can remove that garage door opener, and well, honestly, I'm very happy. Very tiny turnout, but we have a Tesla Roadster. Check this thing out. It's an 1800E Volvo. Love the color. Kind of reminds me of like a Polestar blue, but it looks a little bit lighter. This thing is sweet. No idea what year it is. The plates are from 71, but yeah, I love that color. 1800E. Never seen one of these. 1964 Mercedes-Benz SEB. This thing's pretty wild. Has like the original spec card and everything with 20 liters of fuel and the little mirror that comes on the side door. That white steering wheel looks sweet. We got 2 BMW 2002s. That one over there is a 2002 Ti. I don't know what that means or what it is, but either way, I love these cars. I just think they must be so much fun to drive. We got a Jaguar followed by the Aston Martin right-hand drive Superleggera. This thing's probably worth 10 times what my car is. The DB5. This thing is awesome. Wide body convertible. That thing looks awesome. Wide body E30 convertible nonetheless. Usually you see these on hardtops. Love this paint color with the gold rims. This thing's pretty wild. You don't see too many of these for sure. Got a Porsche 911S that drove all the way from Montana. Crazy. Yeah, this car actually looks really sweet. I love when Porsches have the houndstooth seats. This thing is very nice, super clean. Look at those back seats as well. Paint looks good. Engine bay is awesome. The Porsche 911S.
Got a Trans Am T-top, a Dodge 500, and a Chevy Bel Air. All the classics coming out. Got a Mustang GT right here. All right, so we got the lowdown. The TII is for Touring International Injected. So these are fuel injected versus carbureted. And then it's Touring International, so a little bit more horsepower. But very, very clean. This is the original owner, original paint color. Super cool. .427 Cobra. This thing is awesome. Side exhaust, racing stripes, hard top, huge rear wheels. Obviously the Montana tags to go along with it, the custom My Build. All right, we're heading off to Safe Light actually real quick. Get that bad boy fixed. And then other than that, we should be good. But otherwise, nothing wrong with this car besides we gotta fix where the other chips hit on the front here. So yeah, that was unfortunate obviously, but it is what it is. You know, when you daily drive an Aston Martin V8 Vantage with a 6-speed manual, that's what happens. Anywho, we're gonna go to Safe Light real quick and then back with the little things that came with the car that are kind of nice touches. Ooh, aside from that lovely exhaust note. Look at that truck. It's like a dually with 6 doors and a giant boat on the back of it. That thing is crazy. Yo, check this thing out. That is wild. Oh my gosh, Maryland Offshore Marine. This thing is crazy. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Is that even a fuel tank? It looks like it's rotted out right there, but this thing is insane. 6 doors. We got a dually. Look at this thing. This thing is wild. That thing is crazy. Oh my gosh. That thing, I mean, talk about road presence. That thing is insane. Got a brand new dual motor Model Y, an old Model S right here. Look at this thing coming up in the, oh my gosh. I can't even see it. That thing is crazy. Oh my gosh, that is so sick. Sorry, I'm completely off topic and track of my video, but I mean, come on. How often do you see one of those things? A lifted dually with 6 doors. All right, guys, one last look, because this thing, I mean, I'm just never gonna see this thing again, probably. This thing is crazy. So it looks like there's propellers and, oh, maybe that's exhaust. But this thing is nuts. Oh my gosh. That thing is wild. All right, so real quick though, Safe Light definitely took care of me. It's much better than it was. I don't know if you guys can even really see that, especially not out here. So they did what they could. It was pretty bad. He said it was pretty gnarly in the way it took out some of the glass. But interesting, this car came with a Caliber K40 like radar LiDAR system. I found this in the glove box, and then I came up to the front and you can see that there's this bar here. That is part of the radar system. I believe this is too, but we can't get it to work. So also if we walk around to the back here, you can see that there's a bar mounted to the bottom of the license plate right here. And if we go ahead and pop the trunk and we pull out this fuse box cover on the right side, you can see K40 wired up right there. So there's a K40 system in here. However, I don't know how to get it to work. Now, the other reason I know this is if you go down here, you can see that there is a speaker up there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but there's a speaker up there that says K40 on it. You can see the module box, and up here in the dash there are 2 little LED blue lights that are mounted right in here, and those are to let you know when the system's going off. So it is interesting. I don't even know if these are good anymore, you know, with all the new police technology and whatnot, but you know, this car is from 2007, so who knows. But either way, has this installed. I kind of have to get it working if I actually want to use it. The next cool thing is if we go around to the trunk, it's obviously hard to see because of this, but if you bend down, that's right guys, this car, as I mentioned in an earlier video, I think was spec'd with the Aston Martin umbrella. So there's a little Velcro strap here, and on this side it just kind of slides out of that holder. Then you have this nice Aston Martin umbrella on the handle. It even says Aston Martin. I mean, guys, it doesn't get much classier than this. You got the Aston Martin button right there. You can just undo that little latch. This thing, I don't even know if this thing has ever been used, but let's just pop it open real quick. Wait for it. Check it out. See, now that's some classy stuff. You got like the nice steel here. You got the nice leather hand grip part. Aston Martin on the bottom. Ooh, you even get the little Aston Martin logo. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Aston Martin logo on the bottom. Fortunately, there's nothing written on the umbrella, but either way, it's a nice little touch. And then it just slides right in nicely on that side, and then you Velcro it back in, and you're good to go. Now, some other things. This blanket came in the car. I actually haven't opened it. I don't even know if it's an Aston Martin official blanket or if someone just left it in the car. Kind of an odd turn of events. It's not an Aston Martin blanket. Final Results Fitness, the health club. I guess someone just left it in here and maybe someone assumed it was an Aston Martin blanket. It's clearly not. Now, on another note, this came, so this is actually supposed to be in the car. This is the dead pedal. I guess the last guy was tall and they took it out so he had more room for his left leg to like extend. So yeah, this is just kind of sitting here, but these cars don't have a spare tire, but what they do have is this, which is a temporary tire seal and like air compressor kit. Now this is used before 12/20/10, so I'm assuming it's bad. So whatever gunk that goes into your tire to seal it is bad. But I think I could still use this as a tire pressure thing, which is actually kind of nice. Now, in addition to that, over here we have Volvo North America. That's right, guys, Volvo navigation system. As you may or may not know, this car is a parts bin special. If you haven't seen Tavares's video on this key right here is actually a Volvo key fob. If you peel off this leather backing, it literally says Volvo right there. So yeah, fun fact. Now, some other things. When I bought this car, I actually got it home and realized that there was, yep, a lock on the wheels. And well, I actually didn't realize that actually comes standard on the car, is my understanding, because if you go into the car, I was looking all around for like the little key. So there's a little button here to make the seat go forward. That releases the seat. And then if we pull open this little rear shelf here, you can see that there's a Aston Martin branded first aid kit. Yep, that's right, guys. Aston Martin branded first aid kit. And over here is where you have like the tow hook. And then you have, this is the wheel lock key. So this actually all came with the car. It's all part of the car. It's built into this back little shelf here. And then we obviously have some wiring and whatnot. But yeah, I thought I was gonna be in trouble when I needed to get my rear tires replaced right away, but nope. The key lock is right behind the driver's seat for the stock locks on the wheels. Now, the last thing that you see on most cars, and I've touched on because something hit my car, is that this car did come with some PPF. So there's a line right here. It's basically like the front quarter of the car had PPF on it. You got the side mirrors have a little bit of PPF on the front of them. And then right here in front of the rear tires, there's a little piece of PPF, but just down here, because if you go right up here, you can see all the little rock chips. Yes, from afar, not too bad, but close up, might have to do a little paint correction. Looks like there was some paint correction done on the other side. But yeah, so that was basically the gist of the little things that came with the car. Some interesting things that I didn't know came with the car, such as those locking nuts with the key that comes in the Aston Martin. But we got that radar, LiDAR, whatever it is, K40 caliber kit. We got the umbrella in the back. We got the tire pressure pump. And it's been good so far, other than obviously getting hit with something there and nicking the windshield. And yeah, that was just quite unfortunate. And then obviously I needed to get new rear tires because I had that bubble on the sidewall. anyways, other than that, this car's been fantastic. It is pretty neat to see some of the things that came with this car, really exploring it, getting used to it, getting to know it, and also seeing how many like Volvo and Ford parts are in there, but that's another story. Anyways, this car has been fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Really help me out. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching.